everyone, this is Sandy Reese with Stampin'Up.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. Welcome to our Thursday tutorial. Getting started a little bit earlier if you're watching this on Facebook Live. I'm running people to the airport today. And if you're watching this on Facebook, it's going to be posted a little bit later than normal. So just be aware. And then hopefully Saturday we'll be back on schedule. All right. So today we're doing another product out of the Sale-a-bration catalog. Can't show you the inside yet, but it is super fabulous. All kinds of great colors. Here's a little sneak peek. I think this is the paper we're going to use today. And I'm going to show you the stamp set here. We're going to do the Friendly Hello stamp set. I love this one. I love the little bird. Flowers are great. Some great sentiments as well. And this is one of our $100 level products. So if you spend $100, you can get both the stamp set and the designer paper for free. And I actually think I've used some of this designer paper, so I don't know if, let me see if I have a pack with all the papers in it. I'm not very prepared today, am I? Oh, here it is. Company, you know, the holidays just kind of throw me off my stamping game. We've been playing games and eating and carrying on and just, you know, not stamping, which I miss. Okay, so this is the designer paper. So you can see many of the images that are in here. I think, gosh, looks like almost all of them are in this one pattern of paper. So pretty. And then we have a blue on the back. I think we have Pool Party. Then we have this one with the birds in a smaller pattern. And then on the back is the green. And then we have this Fresh Freesia. And then Petal Pink on the back side. And then Petal Pink with this fun polka dot, swirly polka dot pattern. Then we have this big green one with the fun little stripes. So it's got solid colored stripes and little dotted stripes. And then we have this one, which has the petal pink on the front and then kind of a speckled freesia on the back. So some great floral patterns and then some great, you know, singular color patterns. All right, so that is what we're going to do today, and we are going to use this paper. We're going to do a card using the Petal Pink, and then on the back, I'll show you a second sample after this, the same card using the Fresh Freesia. All right, so I'm going to start with this. These are 3x5, so I have two pieces of 3x5. Then I also have a piece of basic black that is 3x5. So these are all the same size, as you can see. Now we are going to also use, whoops, our Basic Borders dies. So I love this. It comes with 6 dies. We're going to use the little pointy kind of envelope point die for this one, but it also has like a chevron zigzag, got a little fancy zigzag. This one I like because it looks like clouds. Then we have a big rounded one and then a fancy scallop edge right there. Okay, so I am going to need to bring in my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, and I'm going to die cut my floral piece and the black one at the same time. So we're just going to layer those. Now you could go in the center, or you could do, I'm going to do mine a little over to the edge. I don't want this to be perfect. I'm going to do it right about here. All right. I'm going to run this through. And because the paper's thin, we can cut through 2 layers. All right. And then we can save that for something later maybe, or not. I don't know. Okay. All the die cutting we're going to do. Then I bring in our Petal Pink card base. I love colored card bases. I don't know. I use more color than I do white. I just like color. Then I have a piece of basic black, and this is 5 1/8 by 3 7/8 tall. So what I'm going to do is take this nice subtle pattern here. We're going to do our stamping. And I love this a bold hello friend sentiment, because this could be for anything. This could be thank you, it could be birthday, it could just be get well or thinking of you. I'm going to stamp that in the bottom right. All right, we're going to put that on there. Let's make sure. Got to make sure I leave enough room so it goes down at least that far. That would be helpful. Let's take these apart, and we are just going to layer these. I just want a tad bit of the black showing. So let's just get our seal adhesive going. And let's just do, I want the stitching to show, but not much else. And it's the same width. But see, when I cut it together, you know your angles are going to be spot on for layering. Okay, we'll go that route. Okay, now we're going to adhere this to the bottom. We're leaving a little bit of a border on 3 sides. Then we're going to adhere this one to the top. We did a card very similar to this using different patterns at our hostess tea. So I thought I'd change up. Doesn't that look like an envelope? I love how that looks. So cool and different. Okay, I'm gonna pop this on. Okay, now we are going to take, I have just a little scrap of petal pink, and we're going to take the double flower image. All right, stamp that right there. Then we're going to cut that out. So we don't have dies, we're going to just trim it out with scissors, and I've already done one just to save a little bit of time this morning. And I want to add just a tad more color, so I'm going to use the petal pink blends. I'm using the dark one, just the dark one, just to add a teeny bit more color. So I'm just doing the centers and then kind of where these lines are in the middle. This is super easy. You don't have to think about shading. I'm just doing those center line, those little lines, gathered lines, I guess, what they are. All right. Then I'm going to take my chalk marker and just do a little bit of highlighting. Okay. Just a little bit on each petal. It's not dark. It's just very light, but it adds quite a bit. Okay, that is it. All right, we're going to pop these up on our card. Pop-ups or a couple dimensionals. I think I'll put this right here. And then we have these awesome new iridescent rhinestone jewels, which I love because they take on kind of the color of anything you use them on. So I'm going to use a big one on this big flower. Right there. I'll use a medium size on this flower. And then let's add a few small ones. Oh, let's do maybe one here, maybe one down here, and maybe one more kind of right here. I think I'm gonna take this one, scooch it up a little closer to the flowers. And that is it. Isn't that sweet? Sweet and simple. Because you're only using a 3 by 5, you can get 8 pieces out of a piece of designer series paper. So a little bit can go a long way. Okay, so let me show you the exact reverse side using the Fresh Freesia. Isn't that cute? Which one do you like better? I'm more of a purpley girl than kind of a peachy petal pink girl, but I do like this one. I like having the black, makes it pop a little bit, and then over here adding that little extra white is what makes it pop. So the measurements and supplies will be posted on the link below on my blog, and if you use the I'm still in Christmas mode. If you use the host code, also posted below, by the 31st, you will get a free gift in the mail. And yeah, I hope you all have a happy new year, and I will see you on Saturday. All right, bye everybody.